see it.
Welcome to Gojiratech. I'm your host, Brad Ballou.
And I'm Jake Behrens.
We've got a few interesting points of news for you today. First off, Verizon won the C-Block auction. The good news is that it met the minimum bid, so it's going to be an open spectrum for any devices. The bad news is Verizon won. I was really hoping to get some other players into the wireless spectrum. But what do you think, Jake?
I don't know. I mean, I think it's a good deal that we've got, a win for all devices, because then who knows, maybe it'll lead more into your infinite, internet all the time kind of concept where you can just ditch it at home.
Anywhere, anytime. That's what we're hoping.
So, great. In some insider Best Buy news, I went to Best Buy today, and they said that as of tonight, they're going to be stocking up all the HD DVDs into a big box and sending them home where they'll be destroyed, which is really interesting because you would have thought that they'd put them for 50% off or something like that first. But no, that seems to be all that they're doing. They're just going to throw them away.
I don't believe you. Whatever. I have one question for you. What were you doing at Best Buy today when you were supposed to be at work?
I was going to buy a CD.
Yeah, right. I don't want to hear it. Whatever. Next bit of news. Cricket Wireless, which is a new player in the Oklahoma market, just rolled out their $35 a month unlimited EVDO. So, it's about DSL speed, 1.5 meg down, usually 256K up. That's going to be pretty interesting because it's unlimited bandwidth. We haven't had that before on any other data plans that I know of.
Or at least not for that price. I mean, that's a pretty robust plan. So as long as the speed is up to par, it sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah, with EVDO, I've done some experimenting with that. It really depends where you are, how many other wireless users are on at the time.
Which towers.
But you can get up to probably 1.5.
Yeah.
Pretty decent.
It's cool. Sony has introduced a new option for purchasing a computer from them. It's called Fresh Start. And what that does is it removes all the trial software off the system before you get it. Now, they've had a lot of complaints of people getting brand new systems and them running really slowly due to all this pre-installed crapware. And it's pretty amazing that they're going and taking this step. But here's the catch. $50 to do this option, which is ridiculous. Yeah. It's ridiculous.
Pre-installed crapware. I'm going to coin that term for you. That's great. Yeah, I don't think anybody should be made to pay $50 additional on top of their price of their computer for it to run decent.
Exactly.
I think the problem is there's so low margin in computers right now. That's why they install all this crapware, if you will, so they can make a little bit of money on a computer sale.
Well, I mean, they should either find out some other things that they can do with vendors, even just like, bookmarkings in browsers or carrying certain browsers or things like that. But, charging $50 to remove all the junk that I'm going to remove anyway, that's ridiculous.
It is. Next bit of news, version 1.2 of Miro was released today. It's a major update for bug fixes, performance issues. It has some new preferences for downloading, which tweaks your downloads, and it also lets you have a personalized channel recommendations based on what you've rated other shows that you like to be. What do you think, Jake?
I think it's great. Miro, I religiously use Miro to download.
Religiously.
Yeah, religiously.
I found out what kind of religion you are now.
The Miro kind. Right, I use it to download all my television shows, and just really different video podcasts and things of that nature. It's a fantastic program. So really them trying to enter the market as like a Firefox of video players, I think that's fantastic.
I love it myself.
So. In other news, Mozilla's CEO, John Lilly, is pretty upset about Apple introducing Safari as an auto update. Basically, what they've done is made it an opt-out option for iTunes users instead of an opt-in. So what they're doing is whenever you install iTunes or you go to update iTunes, they're saying, here's the Safari web browser that you wanted, sure.
Yeah, I can see their complaint, but everybody's an opt out.
Oh, yeah.
Like anything you download from the internet, they try to throw in other bundles and you have to opt out. So it's kind of like the bigger complaint is with Microsoft bundling Internet Explorer with Windows, but then I can see how this would be an issue for them also.
Right, especially when Apple is starting to take some of that market share, since they have done so well with their computers and their iPods, we'll just have to see how that plays out.
Well, Jake, that's all the time we have for today.
Yeah, you can submit your stories and tips to us at gojiratech@gmail.com.
And stay tuned, later in the week we'll have a tip show for you. Thanks.
Thanks.
Let's see it.